Hello everyone, in this video I want to share with you a trap that can be played as black through the Queen's Gambit, so d4, d5. So opening up the centre here from white, and as black, so black counters the Gambit by controlling these squares, whereas white controls these squares here. So, now from white we have c4, so attacking this pawn, sacrificing the pawn. So the point is, if the pawn captures, then simply white is going to go up and push this pawn, and it'll be an even stronger centre for white. So that's the idea of pushing forwards with c4 so that it challenges this pawn here, whilst allowing this knight to be developed, the bishop to be developed onto these squares here, and so it'll be a strong queen side in the opening. So we now have e5, so it's the Alvin counter gambit again as the last video, so it challenges the centre once more. So opening up these diagonals for the bishop, and the dark square bishop as well, as you can see. So, if we have d capture on e5, we're simply going to push forwards with d4. So the point is now we're ignoring this and we're controlling these two squares here. And white's pawn structure isn't very good as they have now doubled up. So, white challenges this d4 pawn with knight to f3, and we defend it with knight to c6, so defending this pawn and attacking these central squares. Now the other knight, so knight b to d2 defends the other knight on f3, so it creates a link between the two knights and also reinforces these central squares and defends this other pawn on c4. So now we move out the queen to e7. So even though this bishop's lost development, we have a strong knight. We have a strong bishop that can be attacking this f3 knight. So a6. So the point is, white doesn't really want any attacks on the square here, but now we're going to capture on e5. So we're asking for a knight trade, and the point is, if knight captures on d4 trying to gain material, this is this is the really bad mistake. As the point is, you can see that this queen is lurking along this e file, and the point is we're simply going to push our knight onto d3, and the point is, due to the pin on this pawn, the pawn cannot capture the knight on d3, so it's a smothered checkmate. You might be thinking you could play this side. No, this doesn't work. This is a complete piece advantage, as this move would not work. You simply capture with either of the knights, or you can simply just capture with the pawn, so it's a clear advantage here. So you need to make sure back in this position, you need to move to this square here, as there's only one pawn. So the king has been boxed in by all his pieces here, so there's nowhere to move. There's no piece to eliminate this knight other than this pawn, but it's been pinned down by this queen. So it's a smothered checkmate. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.